Well, this was unprecedented, and there is a lot to unpack here. The biggest takeaway for now is that President Zelenskyy left the White House without signing that anticipated mineral deal. While many consider this a setback in peace talks, experts tell us this is all part of how the Trump administration negotiates. A diplomatic meeting in the Oval Office today with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy was supposed to be a step toward peace in the region. Instead, it quickly escalated into a shouting match.
You're either going to make a deal or we're out.
Zelenskyy refusing to make a deal to end its war with Russia and give a share of Ukraine's mineral resources to the U.S. unless he gets security guarantees to prevent Russia's aggression. The Ukrainian president pointing to Putin's violations of past peace plans.
We signed ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about?
The meeting escalating quickly as Vice President J.D. Vance called Zelenskyy disrespectful and ungrateful.
I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
Paul Post, who is a political science professor at the University of Chicago, says the vice president's role in these negotiations is notable.
A lot of this is posturing. A lot of this is kind of this good cop, bad cop routine, where today it almost looked more like Vance was taking on the bad cop role.
The White House canceled the planned lunch between both parties as well as the joint press conference. President Trump posting on social media saying Zelenskyy can return when he is, quote, ready for peace.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. You're gambling with World War III.
The heated exchange now puts a halt to peace talks, but there's still reason to believe a deal can be reached.
That's a characteristic of the Trump administration, is what happens today may not be reflective of what's going to happen tomorrow. So I wouldn't say the door is shut on this deal at all.
President Zelenskyy is set to meet with European leaders this weekend. Meanwhile, more reaction here at home. Illinois Senator Dick Durbin sharing a statement with us this afternoon, saying he apologizes to the Ukrainian president for today's meeting and that he is reaffirming his commitment to Ukraine. We're hearing that from Governor Pritzker and a lot of other leaders tonight.
Truly shocking conversation to see at the Oval Office in front of cameras.
In front of all of America.
Right.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.